Hello Seekers, welcome to Prince Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. And we are here to understand the Jupiter direct motion in the sign of Sagittarius. Jupiter will become direct on 13th of September 2020 and will continue its direct motion till 20th of November 2020. A transit just over a couple of months, around 1 week, 2 months. This is a very short transit, but this will squeeze the real effect of Jupiter that Jupiter was supposed to give for the entire transit. Because of the presence of Ketu, there was a change in the behavior of Jupiter's placement, Jupiter's transit effects, but now Jupiter will be free from Ketu on 23rd of September. So you can see most of the Jupiter direct motion will be free from the Ketu, and but there is another clause to it. We will discuss all of this in details in this video. Also, we will discuss the ascendant-wise analysis. But before that, do not forget to hit like, subscribe and share and hit the bell icon so that you never miss another update. You can follow me on my social media profiles, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter to get astro updates. And if you want to take my consultation, you can drop me an email. The email ID and the social media links are in the description box below. So let's continue with the direct transit of Jupiter in Sagittarius. Transit of Jupiter in Sagittarius was unique. The moment Jupiter entered Sagittarius, it found Ketu there, and it was a Jupiter-Ketu conjunction. It was more spiritual than material, and we all know what happened. Jupiter made us look inward, Ketu made us look inward. It was more about wisdom, it was more about knowledge, it was more about learning the new way of life. Now Jupiter is going to be direct on 13th of September, and on 23rd of September, Ketu will move out from Sagittarius to Scorpio. 28th of September, Saturn will become direct on the sign of Capricorn. Now you have a free Jupiter in Sagittarius in the Purvashada Nakshatra, which is the nakshatra of Venus, in the Libra Navamsha, and you have Ketu and Saturn on two sides of Jupiter. Now this seems to be a very unfavorable situation still. In a way, you will see that Jupiter will find out new way to capitalize on his energy. Jupiter's way will improve, and the improvisation and adaptation will happen, which will affect all of us and will give new dimension of, you can say, finances, new dimension to think about life, new dimension and new approach towards the reality. Jupiter will be in the Purvashada Nakshatra, so it will be kind of a heated up time. Jupiter will suddenly gear up all. It's like you are learning 1 year course in 2 months. So you know what will happen? The pressure will be all upon us, but this pressure is good. This is what was needed, and this pressure is going to make us free from the tamas, free from the darkness, because wisdom is at its all-time high. Now Jupiter will continue till 30th of October in the Purvashada Nakshatra, then it will move into the Uttarashada Nakshatra on 30th of October. So from 30th of October to 20th of November, these are the 2 dates when Jupiter will be Vargottam, because when it moves into the Purvashada, when it moves from Purvashada to Uttarashada Nakshatra, it moves from Scorpio Navamsha to Sagittarius Navamsha. So Jupiter becomes extremely powerful. That 20 days is one of a Jupiter transit, one powerful position of Jupiter in Sagittarius. But there is a clause attached. Whatever growth Jupiter will do, in science we call this kind of growth as isothermal growth. The growth will be there, the bubble will be there, but the bubble will also find the block of Saturn and Ketu. Jupiter will find Saturn on the right side, Ketu on the left side. Saturn is going ahead from Capricorn and headed towards Aquarius, so it's a direct motion there. And Ketu is on the reverse motion from the sign of Scorpio. It is headed towards the sign of Libra, although it has just entered Scorpio, but the face of Ketu is towards Libra. So you see, these are two pulling apart forces. These are the two forces that are pulling the Jupiter apart, but it is also giving room to expand. So there is a gradual improvement. You will see this improvement happening throughout the world. Now we will understand the effect of Jupiter ascendant by ascendant. Ascendant number 1, Aries, for you, Jupiter will be in the 9th house. Jupiter is Dharma Guru. So for you, the concept of dharma, the concept of duty will be an all-time high. So you will be finding yourself in a situation where you have to execute few duties which you were escaping. So don't escape any duty, don't escape any kind of responsibility. Try to execute that because you will be now forced to do that. Yes, you will be given room to execute in your own way, but at least you have to be willing to perform your rights, perform your duties. Jupiter's aspect on the first house will improve the chances of personality, growth and development will happen. You will look more upon yourself. You would want to improve, you would want to improvise, and that's a good sign. The Jupiter's aspect, direct aspect on the third house shows some sort of travel because 3 and 9 both are now in command of Jupiter. So definitely some sort of travel, some sort of religious pilgrimage is possible, and be careful in the travel, but that's a possibility. Even travel related to education is a big possibility. Why? Because Jupiter's aspect on the 5th house gives you an opportunity to go out and travel for education. Also, your children can travel out for education. You will have some concerns about your children's growth, and you will definitely take measures because now matters are in your own hands. Because when Jupiter's aspect falls in the 3rd house, the parakram becomes positive, the ability to act becomes very positive. Your head is now clear, and now you are headed to the right direction. For the Taurus zodiac sign, you will see Jupiter is in the 8th house. Now, when Jupiter is in the 8th house, now you are really understanding the secrets of your life. Now you will understand the power that you hold. Now you will understand the occult side of life, the spiritual side of life. Jupiter's direct aspect on the 12th house will also give you an idea how to take care of your health. This will give you better medicine, better exposure to better doctors, better healers, and this will also give you a way to find out how you can invest the money that you have in a much proper way to mitigate any kind of loss. This also means that any kind of money that is blocked will also come back. If there is a dispute going on for your ancestral property, you may actually find relief in that. So these are the positive areas that you will face, because for you, materialistic gains are going to be more prominent. Jupiter's being in the 8th house will tell you how to invest, where to invest, and therefore direct aspect on the 2nd house, which is the house of Dhan Bhav, which is the bank balance, Jupiter will try to expand that by reducing the losses and therefore putting your acceleration on the bank account. And Jupiter's final aspect from the 8th house will be on the 4th house. So 2, 4 and 12. So 2nd and the 4th house are mostly related to property, home, money, and the 12th house is about expenses. So that means you would want to spend your money, invest your money into these areas. So you will find your money going into the fixed deposits and bank deposits, and also you would want to buy property, cars. So those kind of things will happen in this time frame. If you want to do that, it's the right time, but also you need to invest your time into spiritual growth, and dharmic inclination must be there in your life. For the sign of Gemini, Jupiter is directly right in front of you in the sign of Sagittarius in the 7th house. Marriage related issues will come to a halt. Marriage relations will improve. Contractual relations will improve. If you are losing a contract, wait, there can be a turnaround at this point of time. If you are finding issues in business, wait, things can improve because Jupiter can expand your business. Yes, new ideas can come in your mind that will expand your business. You would definitely change your path. You would definitely put your efforts, and that will result into positive outcome. Why? Jupiter is going to aspect 3, 1 and 11 houses. If it is aspecting the 3rd house, that means your efforts and your communication is getting improved. With the 1st house, it shows matters are being taken in your own hand. You are taking that matter personally, and now you're personally involved, and because you are growing, everybody around you will also grow, and which in turn will give you better income, because 11th house also gets aspected by Jupiter. For the sign of Cancer, you will see that Jupiter's placement will be in the 6th house. That means your role and responsibility will expand. Jupiter will give you an idea how to resolve the prarabdha karma, how to get rid of the loans, or you may take a loan to start a business. This is a very good placement because now you know how to handle your enemies. Now you will understand about your enemies, the wisdom will come, and you will get to know the difference between a friend and an enemy. Jupiter aspect on the 10th house, being in the 6th house, gives you a better chance of having an improved career, an improved role, and suddenly things may change in the workplace. So you should give it a try if you want to change the job, if you want to look out for a better opportunity. This is the right time for it. Also, Jupiter's aspect on the 2nd house is going to improve the financial part. So career-wise, for the Cancer zodiac people, career-wise, it's a very good move, and you can move to a foreign country for a long distance place. For example, a person from the North India can move to the South India in this time frame for the better career opportunity. If you want to look out for it, you should look out for it. But it also shows that you need to do seva of your teachers, your guru, because 6th house is the house of seva. So, and you can also try out some sort of a campaign for the teachers who are poor, for the teachers who want to teach, who has the capacity, but they can't afford their meals because of the poor salary or because of the poor economic condition. So whoever, if you are listening to this and if you have if you are a Cancer ascendant and if you have God has given you the money, the opportunity and the resources, try to put your resource into this part of life, and you will see a better growth. For the Leo ascendant people, you will see Jupiter will be direct in the 5th house. Now, this is a direct improvement in your productivity of life. Not only your personality will grow, but you have to check your ego definitely. Your 11th house, which shows improvement of income, improvement on salary or income of your children. You may get a news that your child has landed up a job, or he was jobless and now he has a job, and something positive and auspicious will happen. Jupiter's direct aspect on the 9th house also ensures that you will get to know a lot of positive news because destiny will be in your favor. For the Virgo ascendant, Jupiter will be in the 4th house, so definitely some auspicious event at home. Mother's health can improve. Slowly you will see that the environment in your home is becoming more positive, but initially there can be a fight because of the fire element here. So you have to be slightly careful. Jupiter is going to directly impact 8, 10 and 12 houses. So suddenly there can be a transformation in your career. There can be suddenly a feeling that you want to work from home, or you need your focus more on home, and then the work-life balance has to be shifted. So for you, this will be more about transforming your life, changing from one zone to the other zone, a work-life improvement. So all these things are kind of beneficial for you. You should look out for it. But one thing you must ensure: marriage and career are two areas of life which will never find the balance, because you are a practical ascendant. You would always want to strike a balance between mind and heart. It's a series of imbalance. Try to maintain that imbalance in a regular rhythm, and you will find this transit in the best possible outcome. For the sign of Libra, Jupiter will be in the 3rd house. This shows that your actions will produce positive results. Your action can change your destiny. You would want to change and take few steps for your life that will drive you to success, which is good sign. This is the right time to look out for marriage, because Jupiter's direct aspect on the 7th house is going to give you positive indications for marriage, and Jupiter aspect on the 11th house gives you right chance to start a new business. This is the time when you can look out for a change of job, especially for business people or business oriented families. This is a very good time if you're a Libra ascendant. For the Scorpio ascendant people, Jupiter will be in the 2nd house. Now this is where you want to preach, you want to teach, you want to talk more, and you want to talk positive. You would want to free people. So that's a good sign. Now for the people who are writers, orators, teachers, this is a very good time, because you will see that the 8th house will have the direct aspect of Jupiter, and 8th house will have Gemini. So communication is a part and parcel in this case. This also means that you would want to expand your money by putting your money into the long-term investment, and that's a good time, and it's the right time to do. One thing, you may take a loan to invest. So just calibrate your finances in a way that it should not come out as a burden, and if you're doing that, you're all set. Now comes Sagittarius itself. Jupiter on the 1st house, the best possible time. You will come out of a dreamlike state into reality. You will see that the life is totally different around you and you would want to make the best use of it. It is a time when you will run hard, you will be more active, but you can also become frustrated because now you have to execute 1 year of task in 2 months. But that's okay. Your partner will support you. Your productivity will be high because of the Jupiter aspect in the 5th house. The luck will favor you. But do not gamble and do not play with luck at this point of time. Just bow down to the feet of your guru or chant the guru mantra and you will find the best possible outcome. For the Capricorn ascendant, it's a precursor for the Jupiter transit in your 1st house. In the 12th house, Jupiter becomes strong. That means your income from the foreign country, your income from a long distance place is a big possibility. You can travel to long distance, you can have a long distance journey for marriage related purpose, and that is also a possibility. Jupiter will make you aware about your expenses and you have to reduce your expenses, but there can be auspicious expenses like, for example, marriage in your home, and that cannot be avoided. But that is an auspicious expense, so that will give you a positive result, bring some happiness in your family. Jupiter's direct aspect on the 6th house, which also mean that this is the time when you may come to a settlement. Suppose there is a court case which is stuck, so it can come to an out of court settlement, some kind of monetary settlement, and I would say that if you are getting a best way out, you should take it. For the Aquarius ascendant people, you will see that Jupiter's placement is mostly into the 11th house, and for you, this is the time to hit the 6. All your expectations will be fulfilled, yes, within your limits, but the expectations will come to fulfillment. You will see that the money is improving, you will see that your efforts you're getting the rewards of your action. Fifth aspect on Jupiter aspect on the 5th house is going to improve your intellect, improve your gut feeling, intuition, and it will give you better productivity of life. And with Jupiter's aspect in the 7th house, this means that the people will support you, you will get support from the spouse, you will get support from the partner, and your business will also going to be more productive. So overall, if you see, for Aquarius ascendant people, time is very productive. You just need to work hard to get the best of it. And for the Pisces ascendant people, for you, I will say that the Jupiter transit is happening on the 10th house. Career will take a transformation, but your focus will be towards your home. So you would work hard to bring harmony in your home. You would work hard to bring peace and happiness in your family, and you will also become very happy. Financially, this is a good time because your 2nd and 6th house are going to get aspected by Jupiter. So it may happen that you work hard, earn more, and repay the loans. That's a possibility. But you should not take unnecessary loan or give unnecessary commitment at this point of time. Then you could put yourself into problem because you are an emotional sign. And for you, I will say that Jupiter going into the fire sign is actually against your water element, because for you, Jupiter is more watery, but now Jupiter is more fiery. The scenario will be slightly different for you, but overall, it's your Lord, it's your ascendant Lord Jupiter. How can it be bad? The mode may be different, the mode may be the mool nature, the nature of the working of Jupiter may be different, but the outcome is always positive for you. So guys, this was a brief analysis on Jupiter direct motion in the sign of Sagittarius. If you like this video, do not forget to like, subscribe and share and hit the bell icon so that you never miss another update. Follow me on social media platforms to get such more videos. Let's meet in the next video. Till then, namaste.